You ever wonder why some men seem allergic to the rat race? While the world plays checkers, he's mastering chess on a different board entirely. When others are grinding for promotions, he's architecting blueprints in silence. That's the Sigma male, not antisocial anti-system, not avoiding the game, but building his own rules in the shadows. From the very beginning, society feeds us scripts. Go to school, rack up debt, secure a stable job, obey, conform, retire quietly. But the Sigma male looks at that life path, and instead of following it, he sets it on fire. Not because he's reckless, because he's awake. He doesn't rebel to look cool. He rebels because he sees, and what he sees is this. The system wasn't made for people like him. It was made to tame minds, not unleash them. He doesn't play the game. He reprograms it. 1. Born unplugged, the Sigma's natural resistance. While most children get absorbed into the current, Sigma males float above it. As early as childhood, they feel detached, not outcasted, but observant. They notice the behaviors of the crowd, the rituals of praise, the traps of validation. They ask questions others don't even think of. Why is everyone competing for attention that doesn't matter? Why does everyone worship normal? He walks through hallways in school with an inner detachment, sees through workplace politics like cheap theater, and never once chases spotlight because he's studying the bulb that powers it. Others are busy learning how to fit in. He's busy learning how to break out. The system makes noise. The Sigma male makes silence. And in that silence, he sees everything. 2. The corporate cage, a game. He refuses to enter. The world offers ladders and tells you to climb. Titles, bonuses, shiny perks that disguise golden cages. But the Sigma male sees past the facade. He sees the cost of freedom, the leash behind every lanyard. Where others chase positions, he builds platforms. Where others trade time for salary, he builds assets that don't clock out. He isn't enticed by corporate handshakes or performance reviews, because to him that entire ecosystem is just another matrix decorated with coffee machines and casual Fridays. He's not anti-money, he's anti-dependence. He wants sovereignty, not status. Not the illusion of power, but the real thing. So while the world networks over cocktails, he codes his way into control. While they boast about promotions, he silently automates income. He's not playing harder, he's playing smarter, and he's designing the game. 3. Unraveling the lies. What he rejects, others worship. Lie number 1. Work hard and you'll succeed. Sigmas know hard work without direction is just elegant slavery. It's not effort that pays off, it's leverage. He doesn't trade effort for outcome. He multiplies time through tools, systems, and scale. While others run faster on the hamster wheel, he builds a shortcut through the walls. Lie number 2, play it safe. The Sigma male laughs at safety because he knows that safety is often just a slow, silent death. He embraces risk not for thrill, but for growth. He moves cities, ends fake alliances, burns comfort zones to the ground because he knows the edge is where life begins. Lie number 3, be normal. Normal is a prison, a lullaby that puts potential to sleep. The Sigma doesn't want to fit in. He wants to carve a path so sharp it slices through conformity. 4. Strategic ghosting, disappearing to rebuild in private. You won't always see him, because ghost mode isn't avoidance, it's evolution. When the noise gets too loud, the Sigma male goes dark. No status updates, no group chats, no TikTok trends. He reclaims his mental bandwidth and pours it into becoming a fortress. He learns in solitude, studies quietly, builds skills in shadows, trains like a monk with the fire of a mercenary. He disappears not to escape, but to sharpen his sword. And when he comes back, it's not with an explanation, it's with dominance. The world doesn't see the work, they see the result, and that's exactly how he likes it. 5. Money games. How he masters systems without submitting to them. Sigma males don't idolize money, they master it. They treat wealth like a battlefield, strategic, surgical. They study economics, business models, income streams not for greed, but for autonomy. While others chase paychecks, he builds assets, digital products, real estate portfolios, stock dividends. His money works while he rests. He doesn't chase flex culture. He builds financial fortresses, not to impress, but to insulate, to control his time, to walk away anytime, to never answer to a paycheck again. He beats the system by using the system, not playing it, but hacking it. 6. Silent alliances, who he actually builds with. Sigmas don't network, they connect. And when they do, it's not with fanfare or forced smiles. They bypass the surface-level cocktail chatter, the empty LinkedIn likes, and the manufactured camaraderie that most mistake for connection. Instead, they cultivate alliances rooted in authenticity and aligned purpose. He seeks out people who carry weight, not followers. Entrepreneurs who solve problems, coders who dream in systems, strategists who see 10 moves ahead, and builders who operate in stealth. These are not accidental collisions, they're intentional intersections with those who live outside the algorithm, but inside the mission. To him, influence isn't about viral reach, it's about strategic leverage. A Sigma doesn't want a trending collab. He wants a circle of minds that sharpen each other. Not a tribe that cheers, but a battalion that builds. While others hoard followers like currency, he gathers thinkers like architects gather blueprints. Not for hype, for harmony, for execution, for legacy. Because he's not assembling a fan base, he's constructing an underground empire. And he knows the loudest room isn't where the real power meets, it's the quiet one. The locked door Zoom calls, the encrypted threads, the mastermind that never tweets. In a world obsessed with spotlight, the Sigma cultivates shadow networks. Power that doesn't parade, loyalty that doesn't advertise, bonds that are invisible to most but invaluable to his mission. Because the Sigma doesn't just build connections. He builds kingdoms no one sees coming. 7. Redefining education, the self-taught weapon. Sigma males don't wait for permission to grow. They don't see diplomas as destiny. They see learning as a daily weapon. They devour books, binge educational content, break systems down, reverse engineer success. While others wait to be taught, the Sigma self-deploys. He learns what the market values, not what tradition celebrates. AI, marketing, investing, design, psychology, sales, coding. Each skill is another bullet in his intellectual arsenal. He's not trying to pass exams, he's trying to bypass the mediocre. 8. New masculinity, power rewired through presence. Forget the alpha versus beta war. The Sigma male isn't in the ring. He embodies masculinity through calm dominance, silent certainty, focused freedom. He doesn't bark orders, he moves like a storm with no thunder. Calm on the surface, fire beneath. He doesn't seek to dominate others. He dominates his own urges, own mind, own reactions. And that's the rarest strength of all. In a world obsessed with noise, he becomes the echo you never forget. 9. Digital subversion, using social media as ammunition, not addiction. Social media? It's not his playground, it's his battlefield. While others scroll, he scripts. While they post selfies, he posts strategies. He builds brands, businesses, and movements through value, not vanity. He understands algorithms better than the engineers. Because he's not trying to go viral, he's trying to create impact. Content is his weapon. Attention is his leverage. He bends platforms to his will, not the other way around. 10. Legacy thinking. Beyond lifestyle. Toward immortality. The system trains you to live for weekends. The Sigma designs life for purpose. He doesn't just want a lifestyle, he wants a legacy. He's building digital empires, intellectual property, generational systems that last beyond his name. He's planting trees he'll never sit under, not for applause, but for alignment, for meaning, for depth. Because to the Sigma male, death is inevitable, but irrelevance is optional, and he chooses to echo. In the end, the Sigma doesn't just reject the system, he transcends it. While the world debates politics, trends, and titles, he's out there, carving something no one saw coming. He didn't play their game. He built a new one, and now they're learning his rules. No noise, no applause, just evolution. So if you feel off script, out of sync, disconnected from the world's direction, good. You're not broken. You're just waking up. Keep designing, keep disappearing, keep dominating. When they finally see what you've built, they won't understand it. And that's the point. Sigma versus the system. He doesn't play it, he reprograms it.